guys, welcome back. We're in the new art studio at the new house and we're getting ready to do a video. Now I'm not fully unpacked, so we're just going to kind of do a few small things this week and go from there. So these paints are from the acrylic paint medium set from Artist Loft. It's the 24-piece set that came with the different mediums and the paints. All of these are from that set except the metallic orange, and it is from the Artist Loft Metallics set that came with, it was either 10 or 12 pieces. So we're going to try mixing these for the first time. These are the colors I want to use for a painting that I've got coming up. So I want to go ahead and mix them and see how it goes. As always, we're going to be using Floetrol as our pouring medium. We will be changing that up later on though, because I do have some other stuff I want to try. So this is titanium white. I'm just going to put a dollop in there because that's exactly how it comes out. Kind of a thick, creamy dollop. And we're going to use this one as our test to see how much, actually I got my Floetrol, see how much Floetrol we need. Now on the last Artist Loft that I did was that aqua green, and I think it was a 2-part Floetrol to 1-part paint, but right now we're just going to start as a 1:1 ratio and see. Probably should use an actual color for my test, but I think this will work fine. I can already tell the thickness while I'm stirring that I'm definitely going to have more Floetrol in here. Yeah, it's still pretty thick. I'm going to go ahead and add another part Floetrol and see how that goes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty good. I do think there might be a clump in there, but I'll dig it out later. So, there's my white. I'm just going to set it behind it. I'm going to use the same stir stick. That's why I ordered these colors in this order. I'm going to go from white to the light blue. Then I'm going to use the same stir stick and go to the phthalo blue, and use the same stir stick and go to the burnt umber. And then I'm going to use a separate stick on the metallic orange, because there's no way to go from dark to light without mixing it a little. And we don't want that. So this is the light blue. Go ahead and do our 2 parts Floetrol. Wipe the top and get it mixed. I will say that I like the pigments of these paints so far. The color seems to hold true even with the Floetrol added. I've used the Artist Loft Level 1 one time before, which was that before mentioned aqua green. And it pretty much held its color even when it was dry, so I really liked that. I think this one might need a slight bit more Floetrol. Just a slight bit. Not much, I'm just adding it where most people would add water. I'm just going to add a touch of Floetrol. Clean off my stick. Same thing here. Phthalo blue. About the same amount. How pretty and rich that is. I love it. Go ahead and add about my 2 parts Floetrol. Okay, and see how true to color it stayed? I love that it just keeps its color very well. Now we're going to go to the burnt umber. I'm not going to use quite as much of it as the other colors because I don't want it to muddy up my paintings. But I do like the rich chocolate color to go with my blues. This one has, this is the first one that has really actually lightened up with the Floetrol. And it might be because I put less of the paint in, so I might add a dollop more of the paint. And see if that darkens it up. I also think there's a clump in there. If I can find it, I'll get it out. So I'm going to add just another touch of the paint and mix it just to see if I can darken it up a touch. Just a drop. I don't know if you guys can see that, so I'm going to show you. I just put a tiny drop just to see if I can get it to darken up just a hair. I believe it'll dry darker anyway. But still, just want to look through there and see. Okay, that's the end of that stick. And then we're going to use a fresh stick for the metallic orange. This is the first time I have used any metallics, the academic level from Artist Loft. I have used a gold metallic Artist Loft Flow acrylics, but the paint's differently. I feel like the Flow acrylic paint is just a little bit more fluid than these paints. Not much, not really, hardly any detail, but a little more fluid. And we're running to the end of this bottle of Floetrol. And I chose orange to go with this because normally I would just do the blues and the brown with the white. But I wanted to add an unusual color to give it kind of a pop. And I was going to go with yellow. But I'm also a Florida Gators fan. So, oh, that metallic is really gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, it is so pretty. I'm in love with this metallic. So yeah. So I decided to go with orange because the Florida Gator colors are the orange and the blue. So I think that went pretty well. They mixed really good. I am excited to see how they do once we add them to canvas and how they dry. So let me know what you guys think. and we'll just go from there. So here are the colors that we have used.